Hello, hello, hello. We are back again. So as I mentioned, a bit of schedule shake-up here. We are going to have Groxu going next. We will revisit the Legend of Spyro most likely after Groxu's run. I'm going to check in with the other runners, make sure that works out. We definitely don't want to have to skip a run, so definitely want to make sure we get that back in. But in the meantime, we will have Groxu doing SRT2 40 orb here. Y'all heard him earlier doing the 2 any commentary, so this will be a nice variation on that.
Oh yeah.
Get a lot more orbs this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this run is actually kind of similar compared to like 2NE and stuff. We have like common tricks, let's say, but there's going to be some variations. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy the showcase, especially. Well, not especially. Even if I play like yeah, not very well. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to start. So I'll count me down, dog. 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'll try to, like, I've never done commentary and gameplay at the same time, so I'll try my best. Basically, well, this is like kind of any percent, no major skips or anything like that, right? In SRT2, so we're gonna start off over here in Glimmer. Obviously, we have 2 very easy and quick orbs, which are the lamps, right? We can't really do them without super flight. We can do them, but it's slower, so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna be collecting 40 fastest orbs, at least in SRT. There are a couple of different orbs compared to, for example, OG that we collect. You'll see why. Some of the minigames are also programmed a little bit differently. That's why they're slower, for example, or something like that. It's a cool run nonetheless. It's a cool run nonetheless. There are a lot of tricks that yours truly have discovered, which is me. So yeah. And I'm gonna do my best to actually show them, because some of them are actually kind of hard. So we're gonna be doing the first 2 orbs over here in Glimmer. Then we're gonna get the talisman and get the hell out. Sadly, sometimes the flame can be very wacky when it comes to those lanterns. It's just the programming of this game, I guess. But yeah. See, it sometimes can just go way down for no reason, basically. Very weirdly. But that's the thing. I'm gonna collect the gems here that I couldn't do because I would have run out of the power-up. It's a mess already, but at least we're getting out of Glimmer, which is usually a hell when you like do serious runs and attempts of this category, right? So that's something. We have a lot of funny tricks incoming. Sadly, Idle Springs, as I said, probably in any percent. If you've heard me commentate that, you can't really skip to the end of the level or anything like that. So we will have to do it casually. But yeah, we have a lot of gems to collect. Since well, we don't have, like, we can't skip that many payments to money bags, and that's the problem in this game. We have to pay 3,200 gems, which is quite a lot for this run, actually. It's way less for any percent. For any percent, we only have to pay like 1,200, I think, so 2,000 more, 2,000 less, I mean. So yeah, you have to collect a lot of gems over here, but it's not that bad because obviously you walk around, you do the gems, I mean the orbs and stuff. So you have some gems to collect, some good valued gems as well. We're gonna do something weird here. I'm going to stand in this corner because it actually loads the next chasing sequence. And as you can see, this guy is already like further and closer to the door over here. Optimally, you also want to kill fodder in the meantime, because we don't have a very stable way of getting fodder in Crush. It's only once per fight that you get fodder. It isn't like every time you lose health or something like that. You only get it once. So optimally, you want to collect like 7 to 9 fodder before the fight, so you have live fodder, um, live butterfly, and full health right during the fight. But I have something prepared for you guys, something interesting, just showcasing a little thing that this game does, probably unintentionally. So, leaving idle, we're going to Colossus. Over there, we're gonna do the skip to the end of the level, as any percent run did. Probably seen that. If not, then well, you'll have the chance, I guess. Um, and also at the same time, we're gonna be doing the statues minigame because actually it's decently fast in SRT, and you also get a lot of gems. So that's something. We're not doing hockey because hockey is way less consistent in SRT than it is in OG. That's why we're not doing hockey really. And you also get less gems in OG. Obviously, you don't need that many gems, so you don't do that there. But in SRT, you need a lot of gems, so it's quite important. Do George? No, never. So we're doing the statue escape. This is if you don't know, the technique that I'm using is called perfect hovers. So basically, if you time it very well, it gives you like more height if you time your hovers well. Like if you hover right after you start gliding, it actually like gives you additional height. Because hovers are way higher in this game than they are in OG. So you know, we cannot really skip into Professor. There is a way. It's absolutely horrendous though, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to collect 11 souls, get the Spring power up, and we're gonna start the minigame over here. There you go. Can you collect like around 150 more gems or something like that? Actually, around 200, I think. So it's it isn't the fastest minigame, but it also isn't horribly slow, and you get a lot of gems. So that's very cool. Nothing exciting. We're just getting the statues. I'm gonna get additional gems so that I'm sure that I'm not gonna end up under gemmed or something like that accidentally. Just better safe than sorry. So, if you don't know much about the SRT, I will tell you that there are two techniques that are incredibly quintessential for this game, and those are perfect hovers, which I explained, and also wall glides. Wall glides are super overpowered in this game, and I'll try to showcase that just in a second to get the orb above, well, in that little cave, right? After the water section, that you would normally do it after the water section, I guess. We're gonna do it from like OG does after getting the hunter orb. Sadly, it's harder, way harder over here than just double jumping over like in OG. It's way harder. But if I get it, then that's pretty cool. Nope. Sad. Yeah, basically, like, you can just wall glide around this mountain and, like, get out of bounds and just fly into the cave from out of bounds. It's pretty cool. But I don't think it saves any time, actually. I mean, it saves a little time. You just lose like a little bit more gems, and then if you have to like grab them somewhere else, it basically goes even. So like, so I did a couple of perfect covers, and I actually got a gold cycle, which I'm going to inevitably lose because don't think I would have made it to the other side with that. I'd rather not risk it and not die though. So we're gonna do that. A little bit safer. Now, in order to get into the talisman room, we would normally need a light bulb. But this is SRT, and you can literally just disable a gate by like positioning your camera in a certain way, and it will just turn off, so you can just go through. It's a very cool game, by the way. Very quick gems, so that's cool. Now, Sunny Beach is probably one of the harder levels in 4 Europe. It's extremely movement reliant. Like more than other levels. That's what I'm saying, right? Like the movement is very tight over here in Sunny Beach, so doing it well requires some skill, that's for sure. Like nailing it with good movement is very satisfying though. So if I don't suck, maybe you'll see that. We're gonna do Turtle Soup 1. We can't do Turtle Soup 2. Well, we can, but it's slow. So instead, we're gonna do boxes actually, because you get a lot of gems over here in Sunny Beach. It's a super tightly packed level, so gems are basically everywhere. So you get like over 300 gems just in this level because of that. And yeah, I clipped out of bounds there. There is no collision in that little corner, so you might have seen that. Pretty cool. Don't have to move the turtle or anything like that. Now, there is a small collision over here that I'm going to stand on. Just skip going around. No problem. Just escorting the turtle. Sadly, we can't really skip to the talisman room. Get the talisman. Now we're gonna use the turtle again to actually get to the turtle soup minigame, because I can just stay on this pipe and skip the climb to get up there. Pretty neat trick. You don't have to backtrack. As you can see, the turtles, like their spawn rate and overall how they move, is pretty slow. So that's why we don't do Turtle Soup 2. It takes like over a minute and a half, basically. So there's no point. It's a pretty slow orb. Now, if you know, if you've listened to what I said during Spyro 20% showcase, there's a thing called 90 minutes, so you jump higher if you wait 90 minutes in game. And I did that, and that's why I'm able to actually make this jump. So that's very cool. Also, FPS affects jump height in this game as well. So I'm playing on 30, which is the lowest allowed. But you can go even lower, and you will jump even higher. It's just atrocious how this game works sometimes. Wanna get extra gems? Get the hell out. And we're gonna move to Aquaria. Obviously, we're gonna get the free orb behind the wall. Very hard logical orb to get. And Aquaria also has two cool skips actually. One that you might have already seen in any percent showcase, and another one that is useful basically only here. So that's why I'm using it. And obviously it was found by yours truly again. It is. Sunny Beach is definitely one of the hardest level in the run overall. It isn't a run killer, but you can lose a lot of time there. That's a massive problem. Anyway, over here in Sunny Beach, we're gonna stand on this pixel that is above this gate. There is one like pixel, solid pixel that you can stand on. And now we're gonna do a wall glide to show how overpowered they are. We're gonna do a wall glide across this wall, get some height, and stand on top of the portal, and then jump over here to activate the button, flood the entire level, and we can go to the upper section. Without that, we wouldn't be able to, and we would miss on quite a lot of good gems as well as 2 free orbs. Well, not free; they are fast though. It's a very cool, skip though, and it's very free as well compared to like what OG has. It's very free, trust me. Like doing a proxy up there is just a menace. While this wall glide is like 99% consistent. So yeah, no. We don't have a out of bounds clip to get to the last seahorse, and well, even if we had it, it wouldn't matter because it actually doesn't spawn until like you collect the second to last, and then you know the fourth one and stuff like that. So this orb out of the equation, we will have to replace it with something else. So as you can see, the route is slightly different than in OG. Now, in Crash, I prepared something fun. First of all, we're gonna do double hits, which are like extremely precise way to hit Crash twice, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I hope I will. But it's very hard. And the second one, I prepared something special before the stream. So basically, if you kill a fodder and don't collect a butterfly, and then quit the level, you can just flood the entire arena with butterflies over here. Suddenly they despawn. Okay, well, cringe. It was fun, but there was like over 20 butterflies over here or something. They despawned already. Probably there's some timer. Sadly, unfortunate. Wanted to be cool. Not able to. Sad. Yeah, I tried the first double hit. You can only do them on the right blue one. Not always though. You can do on the other ones as well, but they've been done like once or twice, ever. So nope. Nope. Yeah, it's a very precise trick. It's hard to get it. My PB has 2 of them, so I'm losing 20 seconds in this fight, for example. Okay, that's Crash done with, and we finished Summer Forest. They kinda don't, but they kinda do at the same time. Hard to say. So now we're gonna enter Crystal Glacier over here. Crystal Glacier is basically the same as in any percent if you've watched it. If you've watched the any percent showcase. But the only difference is that we don't go straight to the end of the level. We just we do Draclets instead. Draclets are actually decently fast in SRT, so it's not that bad to do them. One of the more optimal orbs. We're gonna collect these guys, and then we're gonna perform a trick called Soul Dupe. Basically, if I stand next to these guys, he went really fast. I wasn't expecting him to start walking up to me so fast. Usually it will look something like that. He will like stay over here and then, you know, just wait a second and then it'll start moving again. So basically what I did is I killed both of them and went straight to Zoe so that she zaps me before their bodies despawn. If that happens, as you can see, my soul count increased to 6, but their bodies, like the enemies, still respawn. So I can get 15 enemies to activate the power-up without having to pay money bucks and kill the enemies next to the end of the level area, right? Cool. Can you? Thank you. Anyway. Usually you do that faster. If you haven't noticed, you do that faster sometimes. Try to not miss them. Anyway, now we're gonna do a height cap break. I will very quickly showcase what I mean. Basically, if you try to go up, you will get stopped by this invisible barrier. But if you hold a little bit up on your analog, you just the game thinks that you're going down, so this height cap kind of deactivates, and you can just go through. You hold slightly up on your analog so that you go slightly down, but you hold up on your D-pad so that you go like... I hold down on your D-pad so that you go like very sharply upwards, and that's why you can just surpass this height cap there. Very neat trick. Okay, we're gonna head into Skelos. Hello, Angel. Welcome. Welcome to the SRT 40 orb showcase. It's like I said, any percent with no major skips. So we're gonna jump over here to the lava lizards minigame. Pretty fast one as well, if you know the sequence in which they crack. It isn't that complicated, you can just memorize it. So pretty fast orbs, they take like half a minute each, I believe. And after that, we're just gonna go to the end of the level. If you've seen any percent showcase, you probably know. We're playing this myself, I'm glad. I'm glad. It's my baby category, so I started with that, and now I'm the best. That's where I ended up. Well, there's still Doctor House 6, but you know. Thank you, Dimlin. There you go. We have this this minigame sorted, and now we're gonna skip to the end of the level by using the power of wall glides again. This game has really overpowered wall glides. You can use them basically everywhere. If the wall is slightly tilted, you will get an extreme amount of height. Amount of height, or just height in general? I don't even know how to tell. It's the first marathon in about 2 years that has had the round be named 40 up instead of cringe any percent less. That's the only good change that the moderation team actually introduced. Let's face the facts, ladies and gentlemen. PSTV is still not banned, so this is the only good change. This is fast climbs. Basically, if you kind of like lean back from the ladder, you can just jump off of it, and then if you like start going straight again, you will just latch onto the ladder again, and you can, if you do it repeatedly very fast, then it will look like that, and it's well, it's it's way faster than normal climbing, that's for sure. And it's also it also looks cool. So, you know. Not even sure I should have been bad. Don't ruin my dreams, okay? Without that, any percent would be dead. I mean, genuinely, if we look at that this way, then no Riptoscape should be called 40 orb, and this should be called 40 orb, no level storage. But, you know, you know, it's just just a nitpick. Although 40 orb no level storage would be a cursed name, so yeah. Here in Fracture Hills, we're gonna again we don't have Satorless because there's like a huge solid block around the talisman room, so we have to free all the Satyrs. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be killing the most convenient 14 enemies to activate the supercharge power up, because we actually want the two decently fast orbs, which are Alchemist and the the phone locked behind the door and stuff. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, there are a couple of cool things about that. So Alchemist works very weird. Basically, if you like leave him and go far enough, the earth shapers will despawn. And when you come back after some time, the game will think that the alchemist actually got he got stuck somewhere or whatever, and it will just automatically pass the challenge. So that's very simple to get this orb. You don't have to escort him at all. We're gonna use power up to actually collect those gems as well. Very nice. And I'm gonna also jump literally as I hit the power up, so that, as you can see, I can jump out of it and I don't have to go around. And I can just free the phone like that. Not a problem. Why do we do Alchemist? It's fast actually, so probably that's why. Dumb head. Ow. Ah, I missed a 5 jump, help. Ow. So as you can see, if you jump over here, we got like into the proximity of the minigame. So everything spawned back and the game was like, where should we put the alchemist? And it just got confused. It passed the challenge automatically. We didn't have to, you know, escort him at all. Very cool. Bless this glitch, I agree. It's very cool. It's very cool. I'm Magmacom. We're gonna be absolutely obliterating Hunter in the popcorn minigame. So you know. And after that, we're also gonna do Party Crushers challenge. It's actually kind of cool looking. Party Crushers in SRT. It's actually kind of cool. It involves some cool movement, let's say, to do like optimally fast, let's say. Let's get in. Let's destroy Hunter. Ah, close. We have to 10-0 him. It is a requirement. It's required by law to... Okay, well... I'm getting banned now. Oh, fuck you. I mean, it's a family-friendly stream, I'm sorry. Just kidding. Hello, Audrey. Well, bells are decently fast, I guess, but there are faster orbs, let's say. They're good as a backup or as a, like, alternate route, let's say, but if you want to do the fastest route, bells are not really that great. Unless we find some glitch that, like, automatically passes them or, I don't know, does something, I don't know. So this wall glide is very cool as well. It's a corner wall glide, so it works slightly different. But basically, if you stack, if you get yourself stuck between a wall and some tilted wall, other tilted wall, you will just automatically like gain height for no reason. Okay. Minigame looking kinda smooth. And there we go, we're done. And we don't even have to close the volcano. We just talk to the guy. He doesn't care. Doesn't care, man. Now, time for the cool one. I remember last Spyrothon when I was showcasing for the orb, this trick was already discovered, and it actually blew people's mind. So it's a very cool one, especially those who have never seen it. So if you haven't, pay attention now, because it's pretty cool in my opinion. I'm not gonna spoil it. Smile. The only thing that I'm going to spoil is that Shorty is bad. They are slow and uncool. Look at them. Just strolling around. So we're gonna get up there. Get the apple down. And then dip. We're gonna go over here. And I'm gonna quit game continue. Because I want to showcase that. Smile. I might be trolling, but I don't care. Good morning, Boris. My beloved one. Let's do it again, shall we? There you go, very cool. Just riding the rocket casually. Actually not that easy because you have to time the jump. You cannot just stand on the rocket and then flame it and, you know, be happy. Because it will actually push you off, so you need to time the jump, basically. That's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. It actually saves a lot of time. Because, well, doing it second try doesn't. But doing it first try actually saves a lot of time because it spawns the thief over here. So basically what you can do is you can just get the thief, bait him, kill him, like that. And then the only thing that you need to do is just get this apple down and then just go. Doesn't matter. Ow. Because you can do the thieves. And you will get teleported back up, right? So, it's pretty cool. It really does, doesn't it? It's something special that SRT has, I guess. Okay, I was forgot about that. Forgot about that. There you go. Compared to the normal route, it's about 15. Believe. Something like that. Okay. So now we're gonna get to the island with the orb. So we're gonna do a long glide and we can adore the scenery, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's a very unique game. We have to think outside the box, basically. We don't have like proxies everywhere, so we can use them and get to places that we want to, right? We have to actually come up with some different solutions to problems. Because Bob doesn't like speedrunners and they put invisible walls everywhere. Thank you, Bob. Very cool. So if you haven't seen that from any percent showcase, we're gonna do the same thing over here, which is we're gonna just go out of bounds. We're gonna get on top of this conveniently placed pile of rocks, and we're gonna use them to jump on top of the invisible wall, the only one that's useful probably. We're just gonna jump, walk on top of it and jump to the talisman room. Glag is unfortunately trapped there forever. We don't want to free him. Don't care. We're gonna jump back onto the invisible wall and go straight to Juliet, which actually doesn't have a male voice in this game. Incredible upgrade. I love this man. Please stand around and free Glug. No. Don't care. You will be trapped there forever. Actually, looking at this round, and just like Spyro 2 in general, SRT at least, we don't help that many people actually, right? In Aquaria we just leave without like, you know, filling the world. In Magma Cone we don't close the volcano because we don't care. Glug we don't free at all. Over here we don't activate the ship, for example. We really don't help that many people. Very sad. We're gonna time our shots so that we can grab those mines across the wall. Very cool. But because, yep, we're actually doing mines in this run. Actually, OG does them as well, so I guess it's not that surprising. There's a small collision on this window, so we can use it to jump out of bounds, walk on the track. Sadly, you cannot pick up those gears, as you can see. Very depressing. And yeah, we're not going to activate the ship, because we don't care. We're just here for the talisman, not to help people. We're gonna go collect some gems. There are a lot of good value gems over here. And we're gonna finish up the mines and then head out. Summon forest. Right. We need to get an orb. Actually, 2 orbs. It is based. I hate the Sir Boris. I hate 3 just kidding. Stay tuned for that. It's a very cool run as well. We have a lot of tricks there. Using the same techniques really, because Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 don't change that much. Stay tuned for that. It's a very cool run. The orb is very cool, and I wouldn't say it's super punishing. I'd say actually 3 is more punishing than that, but you know, to each their own. Well, sadly we cannot do level storage on this run, so we will have to fight gold normally. I'm gonna try to do as many multiple hits as we can. So I'm gonna use and lure okay. Don't know why the folder are actually here, but cool, I guess. And there you go. If you time it right, you can actually preserve the power up from the egg. So we skipped a phase. And now we can do a triple hit with rockets, for example. Timing this with bombs is way harder though. It's possible though. It doesn't have a lesson name, but I think the rules still state that level storage is is forbidden. Okay. We don't like rules, but, you know. We're gonna circle around Gulp over here. Stop. Okay. Can we rename it back to any percent no level storage? I think we should rename it to 40 orb no level storage. Because theoretically we have 40 orb that allows the usage of level storage, and that's any percent no riptoscape. Which is an amazing category, by the way. Just saying. Oh, I didn't split. Oh well, it doesn't matter because you don't see it anyway. So XD. I apparently saved time. Pretty good. Alright, now we're gonna do a funny haha. So basically, another corner wall glide, which we use to get behind the castle walls. Very cool, man. So this is actually faster if you do Robotica first. You get a lot more gems, so we were able to route gems from like the previous levels and stuff, right? We still have to buy Headbash, that's why we collect so many gems. Because Headbash actually gives us like 5 additional orbs, I think. So, quite important. Luckily, and surprisingly, there are exactly 15 enemies in this level that don't need Headbash. Okay. That don't need Headbash to kill them, right? We're gonna position ourselves, kill those bags quick. We have to go around the level, get more gems. Kill enough enemies. And like I said, we need 15 because we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing the we're gonna be clearing the tractor path, right? That's something. Show based, I agree. SOT is a cool game, right? It's a cool freaking game, man. If you don't give that much frick about that, it's actually very fun to run casually. If you want to try hard it, it's a hell. But, you know. So we have 4 more levels to go. 3 normal levels, and then Riptau. I'm gonna go over here, get the orb. Quit can continue, because that puts us at the start of Winter Tundra without losing any time, since we are using Glowless, right? And going, you know, going either by stairs or by whirlwind up there, it would lose time, so that's why we can continue over here. Yeah. I mean, genuinely, I think if you don't if you don't want to play that seriously, then this game can still be like super fun. That's what I had. I had a lot of nostalgia for the Europe. That's why I came back, and now, well, the record is it's pretty good. Let's say that much. It lingers at the edge of being an RNG run now to actually beat this record. So, yeah. I think people are sleeping on SRT too much. Also, we're going into Cloud Temples. It's a very interesting level, especially the start, and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not going to do a wall ride around the mountain because it's absolute AIDS. We're gonna jump on top of this, if I can, please. And then I'm gonna charge to the bridge. And then we're gonna jump to the end of the level. Get the guy. And then dip. Gonna start Agent 0 and then jump into the trigger. And the guy is walking. So we save a little bit of time. It's a pretty neat optimization. Obviously, also found by yours truly. Like half of the optimal stuff that was found in this category was by me, because I only care about this category. No one else does. Also Zig 3, but he's dead. So we only have Metropolis. And then we're done, basically, because we only have Metropolis and then it's Ripto Fight, right? So we have 1,000 gems, we buy Head Bash, go behind so we can get the Rock Orb. And then we're heading into Metropolis that has 4 orbs and we're 4 off, so that's all of them. Dylan, if you could, if you wanted to, I could. Absolutely. I have a feeling you don't want to. You hate 40 orb, admit it. MSIC 3, same. He's gone but not forgotten. He did so much for 40 orb that he loved. I'm more tempted than you think. I think like 50 is not that bad, honestly. With all the new skips and stuff. It's not that bad. Just the... No, the problem is actually doing them. It's actually nailing them. Most of them are not that hard though, in my opinion. With good enough setup. Which I can tell. It's not a secret. I'm helpful to anyone, so if any one of you watchers want to learn 40 Orb in SRT, hook me up and I'll be glad to help, because no one else wants to play this category. Anyway. As you can see, it's a pretty cool run. So, if you go outside and say that you are able to do all the tricks in 4 European SRT, you probably will get hella girls. So, just saying, right? Unintentional balloon hit, but I did it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They will. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I leave the level there. See how fast it went? Come on, guys. Went pretty well. I didn't get a double barrel on my latest PVC. There are probably some women out there that are already like, yeah, I want this guy. Anyway. Yeah, we're heading to Ripto, by the way. Smile. Went pretty fast, didn't it? Such a fantastic run and such a fantastic audience that I can engage with. I love you guys, you're very cool. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna torch this guy up. So I know Hunter always drops first orb on this side of the arena, always, so I can just predict that. That's a fourth. That's a red orb that is pretty close. Huh. Wasn't even close. Hello? Did I just get scammed? Hunter. Yeah, can I get something that I can actually hit Ripto with? Please? If you haven't noticed, green bad. Ah, that was almost a good snipe. So, you can do one cycle on Mecha Gulp with either a blue one or a green one that is very close to Gulp. So we'll try to attempt that. I'm horrible at it though. House nailed it. I will not. Okay, we got a blue one. Let's see. Okay, well. Too bad I didn't do that in my PB. I'm depressed, man. If I did it in my PB, it would have been a 45, which is like close to an unbeatable round, basically. But, yeah. Very sad. So, obviously, time will be up as on the last hit of this fight, of this phase. It's a pretty simple phase in SRT because Ripto is kind of crippled. He is very slow and he doesn't know what he's doing actually. Ah, close. Well, this is kind of bad, but it doesn't matter. You can just... And that is the time. There you go, I did stuff. I'm even underestimate. Go me. 58 minutes. Wow.
GG.
Thank you, thank you. This round was 49-11 lawless, by the way, which is still like, I think this is second place or something. So, good enough, I guess.
You did say it would be almost impossible to go into overestimate, so you succeeded there.
Yeah, told you. And this round wasn't very good. It was, like I said, it was 3 minutes my PB, and and my PB, and it still got pretty far ahead of the estimate. So
I'm going Team Chef again.
Let's see who we get.
Ah.
Going Chef, okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's the Colossus guy. That's horrible, man.
Ooh.
Well, that's it from me, man. I did everything I could in this run. I did everything I could on the commentary. So it's all from me for this showcase, this marathon. So thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. You are very cool and sexy, and I love you all. And yeah, you can follow me on my Twitch, I guess. I don't know if someone's going to post it or not, but yeah. uh, yeah, that's it. That's it from
Is
me.
your Twitch Groxu321? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Groxu 321. So that's
Alright,
my
I
Twitch.
posted it.
You can. I'm here. I'm there. Yeah. And that's it. But stay tuned. There are more great rounds coming up, and also 30, so you can you can watch the better game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep, so up next we're gonna take another shot at trying Legend of Spyro. Seems like Epicness's connection has stabilized a fair bit, so it is worth trying again. And after that we'll return to the regularly scheduled programming and head off to Attack of the Rhinox for the last handheld game afterwards. So, give us just a couple minutes, we'll swap over there, and we'll be ready to get this on the road.